All right, everybody, good morning and happy Tuesday. An uneventful day today, but let's run through it all. Slow does not have to mean red, and today was a good example of just that, staying picky, staying selective, and just understanding that the opportunity out there was extremely dry. So let's run through it all. Should be a fairly short video. It's going to be a fairly short video than normal because there really wasn't much to go over, but today just was extremely slow. You came in yesterday, we at least had some obvious plays, and today, even in pre-market, was extremely slow. So telltale sign of slowness, but my top watches, and I'll pull up the notepad here. I was watching PTLE, CNX, MSPR, and RENI. And going into market open, primarily was watching this PTLE because we have this extremely tight wedge here going into market open. And I'm like, all right, this looks pretty good if this thing does get breaking out. And I was able to trade it. I made some good money on this after market open. It was just taking really tight scalps on this. Let me get zoomed in so you can actually see. And it was okay. You had the breakout at market open. I saw price pull back, and I'm able to take some nice little dips off the opening pullbacks. You can see here, took the pullback at market open, got the sells up into this previous high. And so I'm able to at least get some money on the table here. And at that time, I'm like, all right, this is looking pretty good. And I was getting pretty excited. I was like, all right, this action was pretty fun. This was pretty fruitful. I played it all through here. Look at this. I've got 2 wins here. I'm getting going here. I'm getting going. I'm getting happy. I took some small size here to see if we couldn't get a curl off this level back up into the highs. It did not follow through. So pulls back, again, grabs liquidity off these lows, breaks back over the 90 MA, again, take small profit, and then again, take small profit, because what I'm looking for here, all through here is for this range to hold. And what I'm trying to look for here is, well, in this case, trying to look for a retest top of this channel, and top of this wedge. And so I just don't get it here. Get really small profits because we see it try to break over the 90 MA, it instantly rejects, and so I just take my full profit instantly and I just keep it break even. So all through here, extremely uneventful, just sideways action, and even then, didn't do anything later in the morning either. So just really unfortunate. Then, of course, going on from that, moved on over to SCNX. And now this one here, I knew from, I think it was 2 weeks ago, this thing was one of our leading gappers. And it was extremely choppy. It loved to put in place these big topping tails, and today I tried to give it a chance. And so we had this nice setup here on the daily time frame. And I knew that if we got over the 110 on this, it looked really good. And so I was trying to sort of anticipate that a little bit. And so we actually have this make a move here. It breaks over this high from after open, pulls back and puts in place this bottom off the 90 MA. And so I try to take it there for the curl up higher. And then you can see here, we get these two topping tails put in off the high. And overall, I'm pretty much flat on this. I'm extremely small red, I think a couple bucks. But I have a small win on this first move and then a small loss in the second move. And again, just unable to do anything here. And it doesn't really do anything thereafter. You can even see here, you get zoomed out what I was seeing here on the reclaim. Just try to reclaim trend back over this past high from pre-market. And then again, failed to do anything from there. So flat on this too. And then you go on over to MSPR and you're going to say, wow, that really is how the day went. Look at this. And so this was the big one from yesterday that we had a 20% win on in less than a couple minutes at market open. And look at this. So we had the perfect break at market open. Look at this downtrend break at the bell. And lo and behold, guess what? Look at this. And so I try to take it here on the confirmed pullback off the 9 EMA. Look at this. Pulls back off the 9. I try to take it for the break higher. I realize we have a seller off the high here. I just take a full profit and just step away. So, pretty much sums up the morning. And that's really all I've got for today. A very uneventful day, but hey, it is what it is. Slow does not have to mean red. Slow just means being selective, being picky, and playing a whole lot more defensive. And that's just how today went. Now, it's been an awesome stretch. We've been green every single day for over the last week. It's been really, really fun out there. And today just really didn't give us any opportunity. The thing is, again, just being selective, being picky. But even that does not mean the market is going to give us opportunity because at the end of the day, the market either gives or it doesn't. And we just have to respect when it doesn't and sit on back just like we did today. Shut down a little bit early today. Played it smart, played well. And that being said, I'll catch you guys back tomorrow. If you did learn something from this video, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this. And of course, as always, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial down in the description below. That way you can actually watch me trade these stocks in real time every single day and get alerts, education, watch list, chat room access, scanners, news, and so much more. And that being said, I'll catch you guys back tomorrow for hopefully a more active day.